It's the same reason that people love to say that the All Blacks love to sweep the changing rooms. And those are the two reasons why they're the best team in the world.
Bullshit.
Not because
we used to take the bags off the bus all the time. We used to clean the change rooms all the time, and they still pumped us twice a year.
Yeah.
You know why they're so good at rugby?
Yeah.
Money. Money.
And
no
culture.
Competition from other sports, and just ruthless competition. They are no higher quality human beings than any other country. There is a ton of alcohol and sexual misbehavior in New Zealand that never sees the light of day because they're the All Blacks.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. When you've got like all of the youth athletes that like all their best athletes, like they're not doing weightlifting, they're not doing any other sport. Well, not obviously football is the one that takes 99. Well, both versions of football, right, in the US and the UK, take up the vast majority of all the best athletes.
Yeah.
And then they've got no competition for that, so they take all of those, and you're even better off. Like people would choose to be, if you're looking at it from an economical sort of situation, you'd even be better off in a League Two, League One sort of professional football team than you would be in a potentially being a rugby player.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, and that's why they get the best athletes.
Yep. But people don't want to acknowledge that. They want to look at the end product and not work as far back as possible, but maybe just take one step back. Well, we saw that they did some special warm up. We got to do that.
I mean, that's the real thing that you realize as well. You say, okay, if sporting success is going to be, a product of the best population with the best training and the best everything else, and probably the biggest determining factor of that can be the best talent. It comes down to culture and money. So you can have the world's best strength and conditioning coach, but if you're just training people that look like me, you're going to suck. Whereas if you have enough money and enough competition, you can basically buy your way to a championship.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's funny that people just, the conclusions that people draw that are really so like short-sighted. I always talk about like just getting youth athletes is like easiest way, because it's easier for that to teach them the sport at a younger age and all this. And I always use the example for rugby in the US of the FIFA World Cup in 1994, which is why the MLS is actually the decent shape that it's in now compared to any other sport that's tried to quote unquote break America, is because they actually started with the kids. Like soccer mum became a phrase because of what happened in the 90s. And actually, they finally, they didn't make the last World Cup, but they've actually got a infrastructure that could support a national team, that actually can compete on the world stage.
Well, and what I think as well is the supposed weaknesses of America relative to other countries are actually strengths. So Title IX legislation plus the college system is probably why the women have done so well for the US national team, because they're 100%. Getting opportunities that don't exist for women elsewhere. But it's come to the detriment of the men, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely makes sense.